Organizers in the state cite a domino effect of problems for the delay, several issues with a new app where results were to be inputted.
They had a really crummy app that screwed up the entire thing.
Right now, no idea when we are going to know the results.
So everyone really is just waiting for these official results.
So we wait, and at the moment we have nothing.
You know what I love about cable news in America, right? Is their dedication to filling airtime with absolutely nothing, right? Because they're like, we're not getting any results, nothing is happening. It's like, okay, do you guys want to cover the coronavirus or some other international news in the meantime? It's like, no, we'll just keep talking about how nothing is happening. Anything yet? No, nothing? More nothing? Okay, more nothing, yeah. But yes, the app that the Democrats commissioned to make vote counting easier ended up malfunctioning and screwing up the entire night. And I guess, what do you expect? I mean, the average age of the party leadership is like 85 years old, right? What do they know about apps? The only thing they know about apps is that you get one for free with the early bird special. That's it. And honestly, it's a little embarrassing for the world's greatest democracy to have such a hard time counting votes. I mean, America is usually the one teaching the rest of the world how to vote. But maybe next time, Africa should send some election observers to Iowa. That's what they should do. They'd be like, I can fix this for you, huh? Yeah, we've been fixing elections for many years, don't worry. So because of this app, the whole night was thrown into utter chaos. Nobody knew what the problem was. Nobody knew who won. And eventually the candidates got tired of waiting. And they came out to try and spin the non-results in the best way they could. Oh, we're happy, things are great, this is going to be good for us. But one candidate in particular took that to the next level.
So we're still waiting for any results from last night's Iowa Democratic caucuses, but that hasn't stopped candidates from spinning the non-existent results. Former Mayor of South Bend, Pete Buttigieg, declared victory overnight. Listen.
We know by the time it's all said and done, Iowa, you have shocked the nation. By all indications, we are going on to New Hampshire victorious.
Oh, okay, Pete. You're just gonna come out and claim victory even though no results were in at that point? That's a pretty bold move. I mean, maybe that's just his thing. Maybe Pete does that. Anytime anything's ambiguous, no one knows, he just jumps in. You know, like, now, nobody knows who built Stonehenge. He's like, oh, it was me, I did it. I did it. So the whole night was chaos. And what's really interesting, is that even before last night's meltdown, people were worried about relying on this app, right? But the head of Iowa's Democratic Party was like, don't worry, baby, we got this.
The day before the caucus, we asked State Party Chairman Troy Price if he had any fear about tech glitches or other problems.
Do you have a nightmare scenario, and if so, what do you do about it?
These are probably the most prepared we've ever been as a party for these caucuses. We've run through a few different scenarios, but I can tell you we're ready.
This is the most prepared you've ever been as a party? So what would have happened if you didn't prepare? Bad news, everyone. The app automatically changed all of the votes to the Geico lizard. So he's our nominee now. Now, even though last night was a disaster, honestly, the caucus system wasn't that great even before the app meltdown. It's a crazy, crazy system. Because in the Iowa caucus, you don't just come in and vote. It's a whole complicated system where you spend hours walking around and building coalitions in a hot gym. You know, it's like a high school dance without the possibility of a hand job. And apparently when there's a tie, that's when the rules get really dumb.
There's 11 delegates to split up, and you can't split them in half, so the fairest way to decide is a coin toss.
She's going to call heads or tails.
Okay.
Tails. Well, you're watching me. And then flip it over. Heads.
Okay. It's bad enough to break ties with a coin flip, but it looked like this guy didn't even know how to do a coin flip. You can't have people that young flipping coins. They don't use real money anymore. We're lucky he didn't open the Venmo on his phone and just throw it up in the air. What was that?